Here, we'll create a new document for a postcard that we'll add artwork to. First, be sure that your workspace is set to Essentials. And then in the application bar, click the File menu item and choose New. In the dialog box that comes up, we see that we have a number of different options depending on what we are designing for. Be sure to choose the Print option. And make sure that the letter size document is highlighted. In the Preset Details area on the right-hand side of the dialog box, click on the word Untitled and change it to Postcard 1. Be sure to add the number 1 after that. Below this, we have the width and height area. And right now, the units are set to points, but we want to change that to inches. So in the drop-down dialog box where you see the word points, change that to inches. Now we want to change the width and height from the standard, so in the width field, highlight 8.5 inches and change it to 6. In the height field, highlight that and change it to 4.25 inches. To the right of that, we see the orientation. It defaults to portrait, but we want to change that to landscape. So click that horizontal icon. We just want one artboard, and we'll leave the rest of the options as they are now. And then just click the word Create. And there is our document. Now we want to save it to the Lesson 3 folder. So go to File, and down to Save As. Now in our Lesson 3 folder, we can see that there was already a document named Postcard. That's why I added the 1 to it. If you don't already have that, change it to Postcard 1. And then we can save it as a number of different types of documents, but we want to save it as an Illustrator document. And then go ahead and click Save. And another dialog box comes up with some options, but we'll leave those as they are and just click OK. Now we can go back and change the options for our document, which is what we'll do now. I'm going to open up the Properties panel, and down at the bottom, I want to click on the Document Setup button. And there we have a number of different options. I want to add a bleed to this. So in the bleed area, I want to make sure on the right-hand side that that chain is linked so that it will change all 4 fields at the same time. In the top field, I'll just click the up arrow button once so that I get a 0.125 bleed. It's a typical bleed, and it changed all sides. And I'll click OK. And now you can see that there is a red line around our document, which is the bleed, and that is used for print when an area of color or an object comes to the edge of the page. So there's a little bit about creating a new document.